viewed differently. Perhaps they don't accumulate as much adenosine during the day.
Someone test Jocko. Get his. I imagine that when you try and get him with the needle, it just.
I've talked about some of these before, but the comments on YouTube about Jocko are the best. Like when Jocko was born, the doctor looked at his parents and said, "It's a man."
When he does a push-up, he doesn't lift himself, he pushes the world away.
Right, he doesn't do push-ups, he does earth downs. I've seen that one. And there are a bunch of other ones that are really amusing.
Yeah, he's the new Chuck Norris.
Yeah, but I think those guys are selected for the teams in part through their ability to, cognitively and physically push aside fatigue. I think for most people, they need 6 to 8 hours of sleep per night, unless growing, teen years, battling some illness, that sort of thing. If ever you're used to going to sleep at 10 p.m. or something, and suddenly at 7 p.m. you feel incredibly tired, you're probably battling something and you should go to sleep. I need about 6 to 8 hours, but the other night I got 9. I rarely get 9.
Felt like a superhuman.
Yeah, typically for me it's about 7 hours, and then I do this 10 to 20 minute non-sleep deep rest. On the drive over here, I did a 10-minute non-sleep.
Have you ever seen that meme where it talks about the different hours of sleep that you have, and it's got a sort of face of a guy, and it's 0, his sort of face is falling off, 1 hour, his face is falling off, really accurately represents exactly how it feels. 6 hours, face falling off, 7 hours, face falling off, 8, great. But for some reason, and I totally agree with this, 2 hours, the guy's fucking superhuman.
Oh, yeah.
The dude's, and I'm like, what is it about that period? It just seems like maybe it's the 90-minute like up and down. It allows you to really align that one sleep cycle, and you're like, well, okay, I'm just sleeping 2 hours. You know that you're going to feel like shit. You know that this is just okay. I'm in sort of war mode.
Yeah.
But thinking about the teams guys, Jocko and
what I think you're seeing in that somebody sleeps just 2 hours every once in a while and feels really great. You'll notice that they get hyperverbal. It's a mild form of mania before the crash.
No way.
Oh yeah. And we don't talk about this terribly much because rapid eye movement sleep is critical for removing the emotional load of previous day memories and experiences. But rapid eye movement sleep has also been used as a clinical treatment for depression, right? Which is kind of odd because one of the primary symptoms of depression is waking up at 3 or 4 in the morning and not being able to fall back asleep again. So, there's a mystery in the relationship between sleep and mood. But I think it's fair to say that on average, you need to get sufficient amount of sleep for you. And for most people, that means 6 to 8 hours, plus or minus 2 hours, right? Depending on your age and what else you're dealing with in life. And I think it's also fair to say that if ever you had to stay up all night,